Hello, people of the internet, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright. We are here, we have sound, and we're gonna ask.
Well, we had sound, but we didn't have music. That's the key difference.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You want to turn the light on? It's getting a little dark in here.
Yeah, I'll turn the light on. I just have to reach over my kitten. I'm sorry.
Kitten, she is a grown-ass cat, and you will respect her.
Yeah, she is. She's a grumpy old lady, is what she is.
Grumpy? She don't seem so grumpy anymore.
Well, she's not grumpy around me.
Ooh.
She's grumpy around others, though. She loves me, though.
She's grumpy to Craig.
Yeah.
Like, very grumpy to Craig. Because he smells like midnight, and she fucking hates the younger generation.
See?
Your cat's a boomer.
Grumpy old lady. Except when it comes to me, because she loves me.
I don't think she's really an old lady.
She's like, I want to say 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's not quite old. That's like... I think 10 is about when they really start hitting, like, old.
Well, that's only like a year from now.
Right, yeah, but I mean, she's in the equivalent of, like, her, what? Upper 40s?
I guess, yeah.
I wouldn't call that old, per se.
But she's a lovey-dovey.
She shied away from your kiss.
That's fine. Anyway, what happened?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's just, it's Gumshoe, alright? Okay. Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn, so, I know about that. Oh. Well, the criminal's name is Mask Day Mask. I know that. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said, the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh?
Yeah, that place with the one fucking camera.
Yeah.
Pointed at the door.
Yep.
Nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even, like, anything pointed at all the super mega rare valuable goods and everything they were keeping there.
Yeah, and it doesn't even record footage. It only takes pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever it registers that there's movement in front of the door of
Yep.
a person being there.
Yep. And since Mask's a mask wears a mask, we really can't really figure out who it is from the picture. I'm
Also,
guessing.
if it's him going into the door, it's probably the back of him anyway.
Yeah.
So what does it fucking matter?
Pointless. Camera is pointless. Who knows though? Maybe it'll help us with our investigation, like the other pictures have.
The back of what the person looks like?
We don't know yet. We haven't. We should take a look at it when we get the chance.
So who's guarding a basement warehouse? Willpowers. That guy. It was all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace attorney? But Phoenix is right here.
No, it's detective, not attorney. I guess I'm also kind of a detective, but hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask Day Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Thank you for not saying star anymore.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear, known to surprise unsuspecting victims. And underneath those disguises is the true Mask Day Mask.
So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
Am I not dirty enough for the Turtle Club?
Oh no.
Hey, that was a good movie.
I haven't seen it. I've only seen that scene.
Well, then what are you going, oh no about?
Because I remember the scene. And it was stupid. Okay.
Yeah, he goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. If only we would have invested in more security than a single camera pointing at the door.
If only we had more fucking security guards or something, I don't know.
Right, the security guard probably was him.
Yeah.
What? Do you know he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Wow, the whole calling card thing again, because, you know, that didn't really fuck things over for us last time. She wants to be pets. Pet her.
Goodness gracious.
This cat is over here just fucking, like, pawing at him for attention.
Yeah. Aww.
Are you good? No?
She's probably gonna
Maybe?
want to jump on my lap.
She's thinking about it.
Are you gonna do it? Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep,
There
there
she
you
goes. No. Alright, I've got a cat on my... Oh, there. Well, never mind. She was on my lap and then she jumped down.
She's gotta go sniff your shoes now.
Of course. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV.
That was the other case!
So why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is just impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe it really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief? He is the thief.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think as well.
Anyway, he is at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
Is he really? So he's out in the basement warehouse, huh?
I just... Well, no, wait, no, we just got
Return to the scene of the crime. So, what's this calling card?
Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his, well, mark. His mask mark. Mark mask.
Maskiplier.
Oh no. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the newsflash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. What? Really? That's...
I guess. So, in case of, like, fakes, I guess. Like, what do they call them? Copycat killers, or, well, copycat thief, I guess, in this case.
I guess, but, like, if they use literally just a copy of the fucking thing, how would they ever know the difference?
Well, if they don't know that they use an emblem, then how would they be able to copy it? This is to prevent copycats.
I guess? That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators.
Yeah.
Miss Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess.
Back down in the basement, apparently.
Unless, well, probably not yet, but would you consider Apollo Justice a copycat? Because that's the person who the Ace Attorney series follows after Phoenix Wright goes homeless or something.
Not necessarily.
I don't know anything about the Apollo Justice.
I know nothing about Apollo Justice, so I can't really say one way or another, but I get the feeling he's a defense attorney, but he probably has his own, like, style to it.
Probably. It just...
I mean, like, well,
yeah.
Mia, for instance, was, you know, different from what we play as with Phoenix, and then...
Yeah. But although you could definitely see that they have to share some quirks.
Sure. I don't know. Can you imagine if it was, like, fucking Grossberg?
Jeez. Anyway, I'm gonna present you my badge, because why not? Here, take a look at my attorney badge.
Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Hey, those fighting words, pal! Put them up!
I think I'll fight this ace detective instead.
Oh, man, your funeral, pal. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
We've only been here once. It's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know?
Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos!
Alright, you want to be this guy, I guess?
I guess, is he even a guy? I don't
know. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh, that is definitely...
I'm giving him the Bane voice. I'm sorry.
No. Why?
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home.
Actually, that's not that bad. And look at this cat. She's pulling on my sleeve. What are you doing?
Pull up your cat.
No. She's a good kitty. Except for when she pees on Craig. You what?
You remember she did that? I know, it's just that was just the randomest, like, thing to go with. Just she's a good kitty, except for when she pees on Craig. Like.
Well, I mean, she's normally a good kitty, but that instance was
well, you make it sound like it's like a more regular thing. Like she just randomly like sneaks into his room and pisses all over him or something, and runs away.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
That's like
you need to learn to be nicer.
She's like, no, who are you?
Goodness.
Who are you anyway? Shush! Silence! Now I see! It's all becoming clear! Ooh, what do you see? Zavai! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me.
Is your monocle a magnifying glass?
Yes, why it is. Thank you for noticing.
Fucking hell.
A lawyer and a spirits medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? Also, you're incredibly wrong. I'm very good at my job, thank you.
Yeah, I've only had one failed case, but even then I still technically won, I feel. Because I wanted him to get the guilty verdict.
Yeah, I mean, well, was Matt Ungard really your client, or was it Adrian?
It was Matt Ungard.
I don't know, I feel like I kind of like switched halfway through in a weird sort of sense.
I mean, in our heads it might have, but officially, you know, in the book,
I guess.
our client was Matt Ungard.
Right. How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? Can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is Atmey. Luke Atmey.
Look at me.
Luke Atmey.
Jeez. This game and their pun names.
Ace Detective.
Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Oh wait, that's mine.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
Are you inside my head? The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm IFA. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm Pearl Faye. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin. And, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why is this phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy?
So just a dozen?
Yeah, actually.
What does it even mean, one short of a baker's dozen?
That would legitimately just be a dozen.
I am very confused. Why is that a concern?
All these things need to be re-examined.
Well, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas on which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atmey, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he very much said, don't touch anything, amateurs.
If there's anything you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atmey. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask de Mask.
What do I do now?
Ask me! Atmey!
Jeez.
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to Mr. What Ace Detective has to say. So basically, is that telling me that I can't look at anything right now? Yeah. Is everything gonna have that check mark?
What?
Yep.
Wait, I thought everything had to be re-examined.
Well, it did, but I clicked on one thing and now everything is examined technically because he's gonna say the same thing each time. So that saves me time at least.
Box. I mean, what?
I can't look at it because he's basically gonna be like, don't touch anything. Leave it to me. You know?
Oh, you have to talk to him before you get. Whatever.
Yeah. All right. So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course! For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this thing that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Master Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atmey. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city.
Well, people do tend to say that your worst enemy is yourself. In this case, literally. Because I'm willing to bet that he is mask to mask.
What? Look at this picture I'm showing you. There's clearly me in the suit with the bow tie, the good guy.
Yeah, listen.
And then up there is mask to mask, and the white, and the pants, and the weird red boots, and the feathers.
This is clearly an art piece you had commissioned and not an actual photograph.
Well, I mean, sure, it's a little,
Embellished?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still true. He's my arch nemesis. I have been tracking him from across the UK to here, where this is his 5th heist in the United States.
I guess you just don't own any mirrors, huh? Because if you did, you'd find him right away.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
We are 2 separate people.
Are you?
Is that really that hard to believe?
Are you? Are you sure? Okay, I guess I don't have any proof, so I'll, they say in court, evidence is everything, so I'll come back. I'll come back.
Because it is.
I'll come back with this later, once I get some, evidence.
One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness. The other, the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patents, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny.
Jeez.
I have returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Mizina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles!
So basically, you took it out of your basement and put it back where you found it.
What? Why do you keep going on this track of believing I am the thief? I am not the thief!
We'll see about that.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Is that what you're wearing on your finger?
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in the most glorious battle.
I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In the Lordly Tailor?
Naturally! Wherever Damask goes, you will find Atmey laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps? More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail.
Really, Phoenix? Wow.
I wonder. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Well, as an asexual myself, I appreciate the sentiment.
Ah! One member of the fellow community!
Yes. Thought I will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Wow, rude!
I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
Yeah, that's Adrian for you.
I mean, 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief Wright in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
So you could steal the artifact without anyone being here and then claim that you had a fight with someone else while no one was there to say otherwise?
Check the camera! You'll see my elegant photo perfectly placed there under the security system.
I think I will check the camera. You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely! Even the gods of duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
What? That seems...
It's a spin on keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Gosh.
I guess. It just reminds me of that one fucking scene from a Scooby-Doo movie, I think it was. One of them. Not the live-action ones, but a card. It was like, so let me get you this straight. In order to get funding to help save... to help stop natural disasters or whatever. I forget exactly what they said. In order to get funding to help prevent natural disasters, you decide to set up a natural disaster to get the funding to stop natural disasters?
Precisely, you gotta show them there's a problem before they can pay you to fix it.
The guy said, yes, sometimes in order to save the environment, you have to destroy the environment. No, I don't think so.
That is precisely the complete opposite of how that works.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Jeez.
Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared!
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
I didn't mess up. I let him get away so I could track him back to his warehouse and stop him for good.
So...
You would have done the same?
No, I don't know if I would have. Anyway...
You're telling me that this grand heist that the thief is pulling off, if you knew he was coming to your store to rob you, you wouldn't set up a trap to be able to track and follow him back to his base of operations to recover everything he's stolen?
Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. But you know what? I have an idea to get everything back. We just have to find his stakeout, and I think I know where it is. Could you please tell me your home address?
Sure, but I don't see how that's relevant. Here's flips your little card.
Thanks. I'll come visit later when you're not around.
My door's locked, so...
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just get the police to break it open. I need a warrant first, though. We'll circle back. We'll circle back to this later.
Or you could just visit me.
Yeah, but that won't exactly help me get the treasure back, will it?
What treasure? I have nothing to hide. Why are you so dead set in calling me the thief? I am the ace detective here to help you, the ace attorney.
It's just a gut instinct I have, alright?
Is it because I'm British? Is that what this is?
No! It's because you have a long nose.
Thanks! As if no one wants to care about it enough.
Well, you know, long noses are usually signs of people who lie a lot.
Wow! And perpetuating a stereotype! What's wrong with you? Jeez, no wonder you don't take any fucking cases and barely keep your office afloat.
Whoa, below the belt, much.
Below the belt? How do you think I feel about my nose? Asshole.
Alright.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? Which is admittedly kind of large.
That's just not possible. I mean, it's too big of a nose to just vanish from underneath.
Hey!
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. I have no interest save finding evidence against my arch rival. No, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have just said I was a rival and not a pilling evidence hog?
Because you're not a rival to him. You're supposed to be working together. You're ace and ace. Like, that's your shtick, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Ace attorney, ace detective. Like, come on.
Unfortunately,
Ace Ventura?
Unfortunately, I have a feeling this partnership won't last very long.
Well, that's kind of rude of you.
That's the mass calling card. It's got its emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't really know if I like this guy.
And I mean ace professionals as in you were at the top of your...
Yeah.
I don't know, your guys were...
I mean, I'm an ace professional and an ace professional, personally, but you know.
Oh, well. I see you.
Well, thank you. It's good to be seen. I don't know if I want this guy to like us. Ever.
Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would say that exact.
That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of Earthly Delights, the Atmey Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Alright, I take it you already finished investigating. Wait a minute.
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry and investigate him before he changes his mind. I'm gonna go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Well, now we can finally look around.
I appreciate that we have both of them here. I don't know why, it's just nice.
Yeah. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it!
Don't touch it. There might be clues in the thief's identity on there.
Yeah, I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse of a box, Maya?
Hey! It's just a box! Damn! What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fame Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
You couldn't have just gone to like your local grocery store and asked them if they had spare boxes?
What local grocery store?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's one around here. I mean, there's...
Karain Village has no local grocery store.
Oh, that's right. You're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Not really. We're like 2 hours out of town, tops. Like, you could literally just walk there if you really had to.
Walk? Wait, if it's 2 hours by bus, think of how long it's going to take to walk. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean...
I guess Pearls did it, though.
Yeah!
She's one tough kid.
Yeah. That's the fucking shit out of me.
Poor Maya. I may have been better. Maybe it had been better if Mask the Mask had taken the box, too. It may have been better if you didn't say shit about the box, Phoenix.
Right? Like, damn. It's just a box. Wow, this is awesome! Did Miss Andrews say... What did Miss Andrews say was coming in?
That word. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese.
Shishishito.
Or so says Ed. So says Andrews.
Shishito.
Yes. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it's like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword... Wasn't Mystic Amy hoarding it last night? And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Wow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atmey smashed Mask to Mask with it. Like this.
Ow! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head. My hair! So, fucking... Atmey said that he was sitting here, and then it just suddenly vanished, but it looks as though a lot more than that happened.
He did also say he had partaken in a very glorious battle against his arch-rival last night.
Yeah, he's kind of contradicting himself there. He's like, I was in battle, but also nothing happened. It just vanished. But I was also in a fight. I don't know. Oh wait, I already looked at that.
Spaghetti! Because somehow it's a 3-letter typo for this giant, like, sign.
Yeah.
Hey Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer! A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. He has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for sorting the data that comes from the security cameras. When somebody comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It'd literally be so easy just to walk up and press the delete button. Like,
Yeah.
There's no glass or anything protecting you from getting to the monitor and the rest of the computer. It's literally right there on the edge. Like, you could just walk up and smash the thing and nobody would be any the wiser.
Well, I think you might have to go around to access the keyboard and mouse, because it doesn't look like it's on the side that the monitor is facing.
Okay, then why is the monitor facing that way?
I don't know.
That cat.
Yes.
So comfortable.
I know. Aww.
Just all of the switches.
Yes.
She purring.
Yes. What are you doing?
She's like, stop. I mean, pet me, but stop. Pet me there. Pet me on the head.
Anyway.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really suck at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night.
Around 1 a.m. at the scene of the crime. Alright.
Well, in the next episode, we'll investigate further.
Yay.
See you guys then.
Bye.